Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 13 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Brexit Britain. It's been a few hours since my last recording session, so hopefully there'll be a little bit less frustration in this particular go. Wow, we have 1,000 convoys. Huh. I should stop building those. And that means that we have a whole bunch of dockyards for other stuff. I'm somewhat tempted to make it carriers. No, we'll get some more light cruisers. Destroyers, you know what? We'll get destroyers. And there. Marvellous. Okay, and are we actually building more? No. Cool. So that is us sorted. The next thing that we need to start thinking about is precisely where we want to attack next. Having taken Egypt, I was just zooming in, I was like, hang on, that's not red. No, we puppeted it, so it wouldn't be. So we need to think, where next? I'm actually somewhat tempted to go after Australia and begin to really get an empire out here. And that means that if we do go to war with the Axis, then we can hopefully take down Japan while we're bombing the living daylights out of Germany and the USA does some kind of meddling. Or if we go up against the US, then actually, you know what we need to do? We need to go after the US. That is precisely what we need to do. Maybe even Canada. Because if we can take those, then that would give me the industrial base of the USA rather than Germany. And then with the industrial base of the US plus the UK and the manpower of India, then we would be on a far better footing to go after Germany. You know what? I think that is what we are going to need to do. So how are we going to go about this? Mexico, you are guaranteed by the US. Canada is also guaranteed by the US. Interesting. I do think that I need to continue adding territories to my land. I'm somewhat tempted to go after Siam because it does have a whole ton of rubber, and that would essentially give me a monopoly on rubber, I think. Let's actually have a look. Yeah, Siam is the only meaningful exporter. That basically means that all of the others will have terrible airplane production. So that is what we're doing. Yes, we are going after Siam. Okay, cool. So you can cancel all your orders. We'll set up a border here. We will set up an objective to go over there. And we will assign you all to it. Alright, off you go. Alright, I'm happy with that. Wow, I need a lot more oil. Hey Persia, are you still exporting? That's not where you buy. This is where you buy. You have some. And Iraq, you would be the other one. -10, you can still buy in some steel, which we are buying mostly from the Germans right now. I think it probably is about time for us to start investing in the plus resource things. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. And I definitely do want to start investing fairly heavily in the tanks, because we need this armoured fist quite desperately. We've shown that we can kind of hold the line, but now we need to have the ability to punch through, cut off a section of the enemy opposition, and then take the next part. Okay. Persia has a lot of troops that I could make use of. You have an awful lot of troops, actually. Iraq is getting some. Egypt, not yet. I wonder what their population level is like. Pretty high, actually, going by the numbers over here. In Cairo, 7 million. Alexandria, 4 million. Aha, military police. Excellent. That was only 17k. I thought that was 17 million. Okay, they don't have that many. That was military police. Can we do any more tanks? I think we may as well just blitz all the way through to the Comet if not even the Centurion by the time we reach that level. We were going to go heavy tank and then mechanized. No, we want punching power. We're not staying power, we're punching power. So we want the Crusaders, Cromwells, the Comets, and then the Centurion. Okay. That does not answer my question, though. We have the doctrine going. Artillery. I'm actually very tempted to switch to mobile artillery rather than standard artillery, so I'm not sure I'm going to bother with that. One main reason for that, by the way, is because the mobile artillery can actually be upgraded, while regular artillery cannot, so you can create variants of that, and we always have tons of army experience. So you may as well, and then you'll have massively buffed, self-propelled, that's the word, artillery over the regular bog standard stuff. Mechanized 2, that's probably what we should get. Okay. Marvellous. Oh, and we were going to get the other thing as well. Never mind. Oh, now we're using... Oh, so all of our convoys are in trade. Really? We're using 800 on trade and supply? Well, I guess we are shipping all of our resources over here. Wow. You've just built a massive group of soldiers. Okay, I'm happy about this. Both Persia and the Raj are both just churning troops out at the moment because I'm feeding them so many materials. Alright, that's good. I just realised your border... Oh no, it's fine. I was looking at that one. You are getting preparation bonuses. That is good. Carriers. I don't have my carriers over here. Carrier fleet. Let's park you here. And any other aircraft? I don't think I had any. Philippines have capitulated. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I had any others set up. No, you're needed. Malta and Sussex. No, I did not. Just out of interest, how many planes do you have now? I dread to look. 3. No, that's not as many as I thought. About 9,000. And me? 10,000. You know what? I'm actually competitive in the air. Okay, that's cool. So we just need to wait for you. Oh, and I need to justify. You are not guaranteed by anyone. We'll take Southern Malay. Okay. And yes, we will be puppeting them as well. You know, this puppeting idea as the British is actually really good. So long as you keep on feeding them resources, you get a lot of troops this way. Aha! Advanced centrometric radar. That is the maximum level. Could start on nuclear weaponry, but I don't think we're quite ready for that stage just yet. More construction speed? Construction speed's not really been our issue. Production efficiency growth or production efficiency retention. So growth is when you switch to an entirely different output. So say you go from tanks to planes. While retention is if you're going between variants. And this is so late in the game that you don't really tend to go through many variants anymore. Oh, actually you may do because you'll be at the last version of that vehicle. But then production efficiency loss because you're switching between variants is a lot less than if you're switching entirely between different construction lines. So I prefer this one because it just makes the production efficiency just grow quicker, which sounds excellent to me. Now I think that I'm going to start putting factories in these places so that these areas can actually begin contributing a bit more to our actual war effort. That's all done. You can. You. And then I might save these for synthetics. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan to me, actually. I'm just going to fill all of these areas with factories and do a bit of a colonial manufacturing thing. I'm not too concerned about navies because we have such a massive navy already. I mean, I kind of doubt the Germans are anywhere near rivaling us. 60. 300. 300. And I'm usually fairly confident about my ability to use fleets fairly efficiently, so I would say that's totally fine. How long until this justification is done? 21st of August, 2 months. All right then. Plenty of time to prepare, plenty of time for the Air Force to come out here. Let's shift to the air, Southeast Asia. Let's grab all of you and throw you in here. And I think I have 1 unit of naval bombers left. Yes, I do. I'm going to actually switch those out. I don't think I need them. I can always replace them with naval bombers when I actually come across worthy air assault, but even then I'm going to be upgrading my close support people rather than naval bombers. So where are they? That would be you. So I need 25 additional close air support, which I actually have a lot. No, no, that's 200. Let's try that again. It's control, not shift. 25. Okay. And you are lacking the naval bombers, right? Yeah, ignore those and just go for another 10 of these guys, I would say. Let's just increase you by 10 to 66. We probably need to do that for all of these. Yes, we do. And you. And you. Crikey, we actually had quite a few illustriouses out. I approve. And you. You. Yeah, bloody hell. No, not a new one. Increasing this. Because we've come up against almost no anti-air, or no fighters rather, I'm very confident in doing this. And I think I would use the ground-based fighters for real anti-fighter work. Alright, so let's grab you all again. Let's shift you into here, for those of you who have not actually gone. And you can all fight during the day. Not you, you're a fighter. Okay. And do they arrive immediately? They do. And it's not actually any new air wings, so that's good. It was just the one new one, which was previously fighters. Right. What are we on? June. Still, because I had it paused. Duh. I'm getting way too many infantry equipment. I could send some to Egypt. Might as well. (1086) once. Oh right, because we got a bunch when Egypt fell, I assume. Give you the 1-towed artillery. We'll give you some improved. We'll give you 1,000. Some of this, 1,000. Convoys. I'll give you 100. So you can actually get some of this stuff in, and then I'll give you 10,000 infantry equipment and 500 motorized for your support elements, should you choose to do any. Right, okay, off you go. Good stuff. And we're definitely going to have to maintain control of the shipping areas, because if we look here in the resource line, you can see where all of our convoys are going. Like the thicker the lines, the more of them are going through. There's a lot of stuff going through here right now. It's not resources coming in from the States, it's resources going out from England. I'm pleased with all the extra factories I'm building. This is going to give us a lot of extra oomph, actually. Oh yeah. Wow, Singapore, you get 5 more. That's insane. I didn't realise it was quite so big. Lesser Sunda Islands, 4. Nice. Okay, cool. I am pleased with that. It does mean that we're going to be Actually, I don't know. I was going to say that's going to make us very susceptible to bombing, but that's not necessarily true. It's going to make us very susceptible to an invasion by Italy, but then I can just shift the troops from... maybe not. I can shift some of the troops from Raj and Persia over into Africa. And when I have tanks, I can use the tank divisions in Italy, to be fair. It being desert, and tanks go pretty quickly in desert. They also take a lot of attrition, but they move more. Alright, cool. How's the tech going? We're almost there with the Matilda. Talking about Siam. And yes, we have a lot of planes in reserve. And that is something I'm fairly sure changed in the 1.1 patch. I had said before that if you click on a country and... oh, not airbase. Click on a country and the planes here, that is the entire stockpile of planes now. It used to be the total number that they actually had deployed, but not anymore. Alright, let's get the Crusader. In fact, I should get the Royal Tank Regiment so I can get a little faster construction there. Actually, I don't have any of these. Which I really should get as well. Oh yeah, cheaper fighters. I'm not desperate for any political power things just yet. It'd be nice to have just that little pool in reserve for any fights that I decide to pick with people. German Reich has 666 world tension generated by the Germans. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to go after Siam, then I think we will go after Australia. Oh, it was actually Germany that took the Philippines, not Japan. Huh, okay. And then, I don't know. New Zealand, maybe? Spain's already on their side, possibly Scandinavia. Oh yeah, there's steel in Sweden. I wouldn't mind getting some of that. Okay, so we have got another one. Elastic defense, more organization, more max speed for tanks. Cool. I'll take that. And we have got Matilda tanks, and we are doing the Crusaders. I don't think we're building any tanks right now, are we? Fairly sure we're not. No, we're not. I think we're mostly just pumping out the planes. Yeah, one carrier fighter, two full ones on Spitfire. Wait, you're building Spitfires, not Spitfire Mark 1s. Mistake! And carrier Mark 1, yeah, that's fine. And we're just letting the air experience tick up a bit. So next time we get a big, different type of plane in the 1944. Yeah, we're going to have to try and get to fighter command ASAP. Alright. We've got that, we've got concentrated industry, which means we can build even more, so I do want the construction speed. And it is production time. No, it is construction time. That's civilian, I want military. And just in case, I'm going to build a bunch more dockyards. In all of those locations, and some more military in these. And anywhere else, oh yeah, it's going to be quite a big improvement actually. Very big. Can I squeeze any on Malta? I can. Gibraltar? Gibraltar not. It's just a rock. It's a bit difficult to get factories there. Still going to wait for synthetics for you. Oh, I have all the Pacific Islands, I can do them too. Only like one, but still. Every little helps. Oh yeah, Caribbean. Because I didn't give all these islands away to the Americans. Glad I didn't do that now. 9 slots in Jamaica. That's going to be a bit of a powerhouse. Cool. Oh, in Bermuda. Mustn't forget that. Okay, I'm not seeing any other green. Okay. So that's going to be a lot of extra construction. Yep, this will definitely keep our factories busy for a while. All 160 civilian factories that we now have. Excellent. Oh, declare war. Must not forget that. Send. And then you execute, slow down, go. Oh, and we have an airbase here, which we could fill up with 200 more carrier fighters. No, not fighters. Close air support. Where are you? There you are. Right then. Massive air superiority. We should be bombing the living daylights out of them. I think we probably even have fairly decent cover. No, we don't. We have terrible coverage. That's what's costing us. Our planes are nowhere near as effective as they could be because of that. Expeditionary forces. Yes, please. No. Trying to hide that in there with my expeditionaries. Ooh, motorized. From Persia. Quite a lot. Cool. Alright, you lot. Is this East India? Yes. That's the border I'm the most worried about right now. Potentially that one as well. I have nothing on that one. Well, that will be Persia's responsibility. And like I said before, I can always shift troops around should I need. I had forgotten about that border. You guys may as well push that one. And yes, you are attached to that. Off you go. Pip pip and all that. Oh, I would love to know how my air forces are contributing. Oh, here we go. Air support. See, can you please just give us some numbers? Not just say these are getting better bonuses because of fightiness. Are we getting bonuses here? Air support, plus 16%. Aha! Wow. Enemy air superiority minus 50% defense. So you really, superiority is important. Crikey. I always thought that those numbers would be in the actual like tooltip over the you have this stuff. But no, it's actually in these bits. Okay. So yes, my air force is really helping. Good. And I think that the close air support also do direct damage, but don't quote me on that one. I'm not entirely sure about that. We are still short on oil. Might as well buy in a bit more. Mexico is the 4th largest oil producer. Oh no, they're not. Venezuela is. But they already sell a lot of theirs. Who's buying? Germany. Makes sense. So we could really cut Germany off, actually. Just by blockading Venezuela. Yay for having big navies. I love navies. They're so helpful. They're always so underrated. People really don't understand the power of the navy. In my experience, anyway. Alright, Siam is really collapsing. Even down here. How many carriers do I have now? 14. I definitely need some more screens and things here. So what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to say that this needs to go to the carrier fleet. And we have won! Siam! Pop it! Why is it? Don't know. There we are. Siamese Empire. Marvellous. Oh, and then we crash. Okay. And we're back. So I had to load from an autosave, although usually it does do a save after a peace conference, but apparently it crashed just before that, so we didn't get that benefit. So we're just going to have to redo a bit of this fight, which is no problem. And have we bought the stuff yet? No, we have not. So we want to expand you very slightly, and you very slightly. Expeditionary force from the British Raj. They want to send me 8 divisions. Sure. Why not? And a whole bunch of you guys are going to need to do a load of training. Let's add you to that as well. Oh, you now have 5 units too many. We'll go for the most green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll attach you to that army. Okay. And yes, India must be protected considering it's where the vast bulk of my army comes from right now, is this area. It's always somewhat forgotten how big of an impact the Indians played in World War II, actually. I think something like 1 million Indians actually served in the British Armed Forces. I couldn't tell you precisely where they served. I do think there are a good number in Europe, but it's just not really taught in British history where they served and all that, which is kind of unfortunate. Likewise, Gurkhas from Nepal. Ridiculously hardcore troops, Gurkhas are. Bases in low supply. What do you mean by that? Don't know. Ooh, factories. What do I want these factories doing? Don't think I want any light tanks. Could do with more planes. More motorized, kind of in the interim. Oh wow, we got a lot of factories. What caused that? I guess a round of our buildings were completed. Are there any other notable planes that we could be building? Or just more Spitfire Mark 1s? Although I already have 2 sections dedicated to that. Maybe some more close air support carriers. Skewer Mark 1s. That's probably reasonable. They're also very cheap. I mean, if you actually look at the prices, carrier close air supports are only 24 production units to 26 for a fighter and 30 for a carrier fighter. Oh no, they're 28. It's the regular close air support that's 24. And now I am going to have to start importing some more resources. What else am I short? In fact, I have dockyards. I should use those too. I think I want some more light cruisers, as they are kind of the backbone of my fleet. Light cruisers. Yeah. Now we can buy in the resources we actually need. Let's run it for a day, just to get these to even out. Buy more oil. Aluminium and steel. Yeah, we import a lot of aluminium. Steel we can fix, because we do produce a lot ourselves. We just need to get the techs that enhance that production. There we go, cheaper tank research. Good. Now let's get the air armament, rearmament, whatever, and then the fighter command so we can get those bonus research for fighter models. Should have got that a lot earlier. Oh well. Seeing as there's like one type left. I wonder if the carrier version counts. I hope so. Sorry, it's the Spiteful, not the Tempest. Tempest are closer. Do we have a bonus to Tempest? Let's have a look. Bomber Command is heavy aircraft. Naval bombers, tactical bombers, fighter models, cheaper fighter production, and then jets. Yeah, we want that one too. We could embargo Germany, but that wouldn't really... that would be kind of bad, actually. We don't want to do that. Non-core population, 165 million. There we go. Right, hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Touch wood. There we go. And that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then please do also consider subscribing. Your support is very greatly appreciated and does directly contribute to the growth of this channel. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.